Speaking of far left progressive people, far left rep Pramila, child, is she American? Pramila Jawapal wants Americans to pay reparations to illegal aliens who have been traumatized by ICE. Remember when the Somalians came out while everybody was down there fighting for them in Minna Soda, and they wasn't out there fighting for themselves? They wasn't out there saying shit. They wasn't out there working for shit. They wasn't out there on the front lines doing shit. They wasn't doing shit, right? And they came out with a press conference talking about they needed reparations. Blacks, coloreds, ebonies, black people. I blame y'all. I blame y'all because you allow anybody to come on in and take over any old thing, and then you turn around talking about it's racism. No, it's allowism. At the end of the day, it's allowism. Who's shutting this bitch down, Bueller? Who is shutting her down? How old is this? March 27th, which was yesterday. Democratic rep Pramila, whatever her name is, of Washington State wants American citizens to pay reparations to illegal... Woo! Lord, help your people. To illegal aliens in the country over the supposed trauma they have suffered because of... Black people, don't get mad when these illegals get their reparations before y'all. I don't want to hear shit. If those Somalians that are demanding reparations and this heifer who is asking for reparations for illegals over here and they get it, I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all because this is your fucking fault. This is your fucking fault. When this shit started down in Minnesota, what I say? Child, stay out of this, black people. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Stay out of it. Y'all sitting up here listening to these people. They said, it's Jim Crow 2.0. What were they saying? They said, after they go after them, they're going to come after you. They're going to put you in chains. You going to be slaves. Y'all remember that? After they go after them, they're going to come after you. Bitches, have they been after you since they've been in existence? What is it, 2003, y'all? Had they been after y'all? I thought it was the oppressor that was coming after y'all. Remember the oppressor? The oppressor's a problem for black people. They taking people out every day. Anybody heard of an oppressor taking anybody out in the last 30 days? Maybe it's been covered up because of everything that's been going on with ICE. Bueller? Who said that? Somebody recently said that. I think it might have been Hakeem Jeffries. Black people are taken out every day by the oppressor. When was the last time you heard that shit? Because you know damn well if an oppressor took out a black person, that Ben Crump and company would be up here screaming it from the rafters, telling y'all that you got to be worried about the oppressor, defund the police. Am I lying? Am I wrong? All right, I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I know, I'm just making this shit up. It comes out of nowhere, right? Night Jade, I appreciate you, honey. She said it's not ignorance, it's malicious. It's all this is done on purpose too. Just being led by people because they black, you black, we black, and not using your critical thinking skills. Shout out to Generation X. We use, for the most part, our brains and use critical thinking skills because that's what we were taught when we were in school. I know y'all remember that. Critical thinking, use your thinking cap. Y'all remember that, right? I'm just saying. Child, I can't see. Prodigal, thank you. Prodigal has returned. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Very generous of you. Child, I cannot see. You are speaking facts. Thank you. I appreciate what you're giving. Thank you for being so kind and generous. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. This thing is small over here. I can barely see. Trying to keep shit together. Sorry, y'all. That's me. I really need to go and to my eye doctor appointment. I'm so late and get a new prescription. Anyway, my bad. That's all on me. Anyway, let me finish this. blah, 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 blah. She wants everyone involved in the deportations to be held accountable, by which she means prosecuted and possibly jailed. Has everyone on the political left lost their ever-loving mind? Oh, okay. Well, shout out to this publication. Less than a decade ago, Obama's sycophants in the media called him the deporter-in-chief. Oh, yeah, they certainly did. A nickname that was supposed to signify how tough and practical he was. Democrats back then had no problems with ICE, deportations, or our immigration laws because one of theirs was in charge. Remember kids in cages? Kids in cages, child. Today, we get this madness. Town Hall reports progressive congresswoman she a member of the squad. A member of the squad called for some form of reparation to be paid to illegal immigrants for the alleged trauma. It remains astonishing that Democrats label funding the Department of Homeland Security and its agencies as a waste of taxpayer dollars, yet have no issue using public funds to provide reparations to individuals who broke the law by entering the country illegally. Shout out to Joe Biden. We need real accountability because at the end of the day, the people that have been inflicting this harm need to be prosecuted. Jaya Paul said they need to be brought before us. Who the fuck she thinks she is? Talking about they need to be brought before us. Who going before that bitch? Bueller? She just said they need to be brought before us. Is she the Lord Jesus Christ from heaven above? I'm going to need her to back all the fucking way up. Bitch! Y'all allow these people to pay in y'all's faces. Fuck that bitch, okay? Lord, forgive me. It's the day before Palm Sunday. Lord, forgive me. I told y'all. Viewer discretion is advised. They need to be brought before us and they need to be held account for the trauma that they have created. And we are going to have some form of reparation. Oh, they got video. Come on, child.
Then we also need offensive actions around prosecutions. We need real accountability because at the end of the day, the people that have been inflicting this harm need to be prosecuted. They need to be brought before us and they need to be held account for the trauma that.
Y'all look at this heifer over here. Y'all look at this heifer over here agreeing with her. White liberal women. Not Chaparro or whatever the fuck her name is.
For us, and they need to be held account for the trauma that they have created. And
child, she ain't from here. She can't even speak English properly. They need to be held account.
At the end of the day, the people that have been inflicting this harm need to be prosecuted. They need to be brought before us and they need to be held account for the trauma that they have created. And we are going to have some form of reparation.
Child, I blame you, Cullets. I do. Because you don't hold on to shit. You allow people to take over your shit no matter what. Keeps nothing, blame everyone from stealing. This is this heifer talking about reparations. Then you got who's the other heifer I just said? Well, the Somalians talking about reparations, having a news press conference, child. Reparations. Remember when the illegals, when they was in New York City in the nice fine hotels because they kicked people out? We watched it. They can say it's lies all you want to. We watched it. We did live streams on it. They kicked them the fuck out and said, you Americans, get the fuck out. You veterans, get the fuck out. We need to put these people in here. And then when they say, child, we taking y'all to Brooklyn, they said, oh, no, we don't want to go there. Oh, no, we don't want to go there. And we're going to protest. And they protested for free. The free shit that they was getting, they wanted it where they wanted it at. I'm not blaming black people for that. I'm just blaming Democrats for that shit. And y'all allowed it to go. Y'all was all good in the hood with it, remember? Y'all ain't say nothing. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Now y'all going along with all this bullshit because of ICE, because you're so Donald Trump syndrome enthralled that your, I thought, everlasting good mind is not working.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Go where you're being a racist! Racist!
And keep allowing Lucy to pull that football away from you and keep falling for the same old dumb shit over and over and over again. Nothing ever changes. Definition of insanity. I digress. Thank you, big boy. He said, my new profile picture, I'm a 10 baby, Generation X. Shout out to you. I appreciate your support. Shout out to all of y'all that are still here. Appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. If you're here for Anton and Stephen A. Smith, I might not make it today, child. I might not make it today. It is important to remember that so many moments like this from Jayapal and others in her party are merely performative. They have a constant need to show the Democrat base that they are even further to the left than the Democrats sitting next to them. It is still damaging, however, to the country and our politics because it sets a precedent, much like that social media thing, saying that it's social media's fault that you not parenting your kid and they get addicted to social media. Now, everyone who comes after Jayapal will have to go even further, suggesting something even more outlandish in order to prove their true progressive values. In the meantime, the best solution is ridicule, which is exactly what Jayapal deserves for even suggesting this incredibly stupid and insulting idea. Shout out to the writer. Shout out to the writer of this, Mike LaChance, I guess. Yeah, and he white, all right?